Hello everybody, it's Kat here. So today was like a very interesting day for me. I had to go to a situation, spend time around somebody who isn't very nice to me. I don't want to go into too much detail, it sort of seems a bit unfair, but this person has got some very toxic traits and can say and do things that cause a lot of upset. It's not a situation where I can step away from the person and just decide, not to see them. So I've had to make it manageable. So what I did this morning was, before I went and I was going to be in this situation, I looked in the mirror, told myself some things I really like about myself. I used a somatic therapy technique where you sort of create this like arm wrapping, loving space for yourself, and you hold in that space the love that you need. And before I went to this person, I did what I could to prepare myself, get myself ready. I thought a lot about, do you remember when lots of people used to wear an elastic band on their wrist? And you would see like therapists tell people, ping this elastic band on your wrist, use it as like a coping strategy to sort of, it distracts you from, bad feelings, awkward situations, and you would ping it against yourself. So what I decided was that I would create my own version of a distraction by wearing this headdress. And the reason I chose this is because it jingles and it makes me laugh. I know, I'm such a dick sometimes. So I was with this person. I started to tell them some things about, my life, what's going on for me. And they totally overspoke me. They didn't want to listen. They just talked about their own things. And I felt myself do that little... So I went... just made myself giggle a bit inside. And I could easily just ignore the fact that they weren't interested in me. Then they spoke about themselves an awful lot. Then I tried to share somebody else's news with this person. And again, they just kind of blurred past it because they're a person who... They're only interested in themselves. And I can't change that about them, unfortunately. But every time something was said or done that would have ouched a little in the past, I went... They probably thought I got a bloody twitch and needed medical attention. Anyhow, it worked. It worked because the funny little sound, the whole like comic nature of it was like the elastic band on my wrist. And it worked as a great distraction. I didn't end up getting upset and hurt because I have accepted that this person can't change. They can't be who I wish they could be. And that's where we're at. So instead... I just gave myself a little smile now and again. So today's Daily Do It is to say to you, particularly as we're coming up to Christmas, you will be around people who don't listen to you. You'll be around people who argue with you. You will be around people you don't get on with. There'll be loads of lovely ones as well. I'm not trying to make this all doom and gloom. But in those situations, try and have lined up a private little distraction. Perhaps you've got a little bell you can ring. I don't know what it could be even, but it might be like a little furry thing on a top or a t-shirt. But, give yourself a get out clause where you can keep bringing yourself back to that little distraction, and perhaps it's like a little jingly earring. I don't know. I haven't given it enough thought to tell you all the ideas that it could possibly be. But yeah, cope with these people. Don't let them get to you. Don't let them hurt you. Don't let their unkindness, selfishness, anger, whatever it is that they're bringing, don't let that grate you. have a little protection in place for yourself and ring your bell and make yourself laugh. That's your daily do it, everyone. Mwah.